Hello everyone, this is Ambassador here doing another FireFall PvP cast. This match didn't just start, but we're just going to jump right back to the beginning, to the waiting for players stage. And we'll see what it is. I do believe this is a tier 2 PvP match. Yes it is, good. It's just a random match I found in the observer mode. I am going to be asking for replays, and hopefully we'll have better replays coming up. But for now, this is all we have. So on the blue team we have 3 recons and 2 biotechs. That's actually not a composition I've seen before. It doesn't seem like it's something that would work too well, but it's something completely new, so it'll be interesting to see. Red team has 2 recons, 2 assaults, and an engineer. So while red team has this healing potential, I think the fact that blue team is going to be lacking power in straight up combat is going to give red team an edge in this match. Of course, ignoring the possibility of higher player skill on either side. I do believe this match has started now. Yes, we're at 0-0. Warm-up is over. And we actually already have 1 kill going down on red team's assault. Star down. Surprisingly, actually, red team being the one that's spread out excessively in this match. In FireFall PvP, you really want to be grouped up as much as possible with the exception of 1 or 2 recons on your team. And red team doesn't seem to be in that circumstance right now. Blue team, though, being the next to overextend here. Let's go over to Hoods. Fatality going 1v2 against Stardown and Hoods. Hoods just has the ability to back out here, and Stardown should be able to finish the job. But missing some of those shots, and I think Fatality does have a good chance of getting away here. Stardown is now pushing very heavily into blue team's territory, and that is probably going to get him killed. He's down to 50 HP. He misses the health pack. It gets snatched away from him. But fortunately, due to some bad aim from blue team, he actually manages to get out. So this match, really not a lot going on. I almost feel like people are just sitting around. I'm guessing we probably have a lot of recon duels going on, or slow recon duels going on, because not a lot of people are shooting, due to the fact that half the people participating in this match are actually recons. But I would expect the assaults to behave a bit more aggressively, considering the fact that, like I said, blue team doesn't really have a lot of upfront firepower. So now red team is falling back a little bit. They've lost Dallas. Stardown actually decides to go in, so takes a lot of damage, forced to retreat again, having that steady in and out. The assault can get health packs very easily, and there are a lot on this map, so Stardown is going to be looking to utilize that. Hatstand now taking a very aggressive position here at the front. He is out wide in the open, and there's actually recon shots coming in from every angle. You can see those little blue streak markers. So he's going to be forced to push back a bit, but Dalos takes his place. And really, I'm not really liking this, because what looks to be happening is that red team is going in 1 by 1. And although they're not dying too much, they're retreating, and then someone else is going in. So Dalos here goes down because he was the only one going in. If Dalos, Hatstand, and who was the other assault? Stardown all went in at the same time. It would be hard for blue team to really hold that off with only 2 biotechs and some recons, especially if the fight takes place over here, like with Stardown, taking this this forward position, circling around those recons, doing beautiful damage. Fatality is nearly dead. Gets a beautiful shot off, and Fatality actually goes down. And as you can see, blue team really has no answer to this. Stardown doing a beautiful job dealing that damage. Going back in. Dalos, meanwhile, actually goes down because he did get surrounded by the enemy team. But the rest of blue team, like I said, if Stardown keeps up his mobility and keeps doing what he's doing right now, then blue team really has no answer for this. And that's really a fundamental problem with their team composition. So Stardown keeps doing damage here. He's actually pretty low. 1 good recon shot will take him out. So he's going to be looking to get those health packs. And he gets it. We actually saw that attempt at a recon pick off. Just barely missing him. Dallas is down again. Let's see what happened there. I guess it seems like he keeps running into those sniper lanes. Really what Stardown is doing so well in this match is that he's juking so much that it's really hard to hit him. And that's really what's giving him the advantage over these blue team recons. Hood's now looking to get into a sniper duel. Actually already has enemies shooting at him, pops the decoy to try and get away, and he does get away. But he sort of loses that sniper duel, so blue team is going to continue to hold dominance over the sniping areas of this map. And we can see here he does get some shots off on the biotech. Not too much damage though. Let's go back to Stardown, because he's in a forward position again. So, red team meanwhile has a third assault now, and only one recon, so they've gone full assault. And it looks like some headshots are going off. Starting really has to get a move on here, because there are recons on every side now. Those split up spawns on Moisture Farm actually seriously contributing to that that very spread out fight we're seeing here. Starting with a beautiful crater actually. That does look like a decoy though, and Jay Leezy is going to be backing out of here a little bit. Sarna's going to keep on pushing, so if he can land some shots here, Jay Leezy, it doesn't really have much he can do. He already popped his decoy. He's out of options. Stardown getting some beautiful shots off, and mid-airs Jay Leezy, and Jay Leezy goes down. Meanwhile, for here, you see that hat stand, actually, who was the one who's fleeing, does get taken out, but gives Stardown the time he needs to kill Canucks. And this is really what I was talking about. Really, recons don't have enough upfront firepower to take out all these people in a full frontal assault. They specialize in high damage picks at long distances. This close quarters combat really doesn't favor them. But once again, blue team does have that advantage of them being very well grouped up over here, while red team is extremely spread out despite being the team with less recons. So that's really the thing that's keeping them in this match and keeping their high point count up. This is actually shaping up to be a very long match right now. Unfortunately, the timer is glitched out. Let's see if we can fix that. Because it would be nice to be able to see the timer on this. There we go. We're already at 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And it looks like the score is going to have to update. So let's hope it does update properly, because that would be a shame. There we go. The score has updated. For blue team, it's going to update for red team in a moment. Fatality here. Gets cornered by red team, by Hatstand and Stardown, and tries to flee. Hood's not really paying attention. Yeah. Hoods just keeps sniping away up there. But blue team seems to be launching a full frontal assault here, which is sort of a bad idea considering that red team is the one with more upfront firepower. We can see here blue team just keeps on laying down the poke, keeps on doing those long range fights where they have the advantage. Mr. Yoke really should be turning around here and helping against Hatstand, but it looks like they're just going to leave Jay Leezy to die. SK does come in to help. And Hatstand goes down, but that still leaves Dalos and the two recons on red team. Once again, this is pick-up game PvP, and to a large part this is a numbers game. Mr. Yook finally does arrive, gets the revive off. Hoods still doesn't seem to be paying attention, so now it's a 2v2, but Stardown is here, and he's going to be looking to use that firepower of the assault to try and get something done here. SK Lock trying to use the shotgun, looks like he is going to get the kill. Cry goes down, Stardown continues to chase down Mr. Yook, and it does look like he is going to get that kill at least. Red team now in control of this map, but blue team has moved to the other side of the map, into those sniper positions, and Stardown doesn't have enough HP to take another sniper shot. So he's looking to get out of there. He is being chased by a biotech right now, but he loses the biotech while it's passing through the team. So SK Lock here is under a lot of duress. Red team should be looking to get him down here. They do have multiple members of their team in this area, but it looks like, once again, red team seeming to have a bit of an attention problem. Hatstand actually going down to SK Lock and Mr. Yuck. Let's see what Hoods is doing right now. Yeah, look, he's pointing at the other side of the map, and I guess this is nice for recon duels, but it is affecting his team's ability in those straight-up fights, just because of that constant distraction going on. Blue team now actually has the double damage. Let's find whoever has that. That looks to be, of course, the last person I look at, SK Lock. So he's going to take out Stardown here, because a biotech with a double damage is extremely effective. Remember that double damage actually makes you take 1.5 times damage as well, but Stardown wasn't paying attention to that. He was just running away, and SK Lock gets a beautiful needler shot off and takes out Stardown successfully. Spots Hoods as well, and Hoods goes down, taking a surprisingly offensive position for someone who's out of HP. I guess it's because at this point we can see from the top here that blue team actually owns both sides of the map at this point, with recons as well, meaning that it's really hard for red team to hide anywhere. Halfstand, though, looking to change that, going after Jay Leezy. Jay Leezy being focused by the entire red team goes down extremely quickly. They should be turning around and going for the other recons here. Does look like the rest of the team got a little bit distracted though and didn't notice all of them. It's down to a 2v2, which is fine because the recons don't have the upfront firepower needed to make this fight. And we can see from the overhead view actually that there was some assist going on from Hoods in the right corner. So red team really pushing in on this blue team. This owning both sides has some benefits, but the big disadvantages is if the team in the middle decides to go either left or right, you are going to get a numbers disadvantage, and red team has clearly taken advantage of the situation and actually gotten a bunch of kills out of it. So they're back to equalizing the match once again, putting it probably around 16-16 once Canix bleeds out, making it another close match again. Blue team is actually still at a numbers disadvantage. Red team is chasing them down heavily. It does look like blue team has gotten in a position where they're sort of away from some of red team's snipers, so red team is going to have to fall back a little bit. Stardom being chased by the Needler actually successfully gets away. Looking back at a little bit of an overhead view to make it more clear what exactly is going on. So blue team is spread out on this right side of the map. Red team is sort of heading towards them. Dallo's all alone, getting picked off once again. Hoods really needs to be getting out of there. He's surrounded by recons. Stardom coming in to help. It looks like they're going to be surrounding Canix. No, actually, they don't really notice him. It's actually a 1v1 Hoods versus Canix, and Hoods is chasing Canix right now. So let's actually watch the chaser rather than the chasee, and he does go down. So Hood's successfully chasing down the enemy recon. That's going to help him get some more recon dominance going on. Of course, remember that the most dangerous thing for a recon is the other recon, because when the other recon is shooting at you, you can't shoot at other people. And he's using that dominance now, gets a beautiful sniper shot off on Mr. Yuck. Mr. Yuck goes down. Probably a headshot as well, just based on the range of that. I mean, on the damage output of that. So Hood's successfully getting himself into an amazing position and doing some beautiful sniper shots and controlling the map overall. Nevertheless, blue team is still ahead in this. Some major kills going down for blue team. Jay Leezy actually getting picked off by red team, being as a group. Canix being in a very precarious position. Looks like he's probably going to get chased down and killed here as well. Really just too many members of red team. It seems like every time red team gets into one of these large clumps, they start dealing a lot more damage. Chasing after Mr. Yook as well. He's probably going to go down. Red team really needs to keep this up, forming this roaming killing brigade strategy, essentially. Up in points once again, 19-21. This match is going down to the wire. Stardown and Hoods doing most of the work for red team, and SK Lock doing really well for blue team. SK Lock picking up some health here. We're down to this standoff here, going down in this upper area. And really this should be favoring the recons a little bit, because they could just shoot down this straight area, but none of them seem to be in a good position to actually do so. They're getting into fights inside buildings, something you never want to do when you're a mostly recon team against a team that doesn't have that many recons. And it does show, losing another 4 kills very quickly in succession and actually losing the game. So blue team ahead for most of the game, actually. Losing this game after red team really gets together, forms a coherent ball in a way, forms a death ball, so to speak, and just rolls over recon after recon, and abuses their higher upfront firepower to actually successfully win this game. So GG, and I'll see you guys later.